In October 1962, the world teetered on the brink of an unimaginable catastrophe. Nuclear war, a terrifying reality, seemed just moments away. How close did we truly come to the unthinkable? Headlines screamed, fear gripped nations. The Cuban Missile Crisis was a 13-day standoff that changed history. The Cold War had cast a long shadow, dividing the globe into two ideological giants, the US and the Soviet Union. At the heart of this struggle stood key leaders. In America, President John F. Kennedy faced immense pressure. Across the Iron Curtain, Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev, a formidable and unpredictable figure, held immense power. And in Cuba, Fidel Castro, a revolutionary leader, had aligned his island nation with the Soviet bloc. The stage was set by past events, the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, and US missiles placed in Turkey. Cuba's strategic location, just 90 miles from Florida, made it a critical pawn in this dangerous game. Then, a chilling discovery. U-2 spy planes captured undeniable proof. Soviet nuclear missile sites in Cuba. Satellite imagery revealed the truth. Medium-range ballistic missiles, capable of striking American cities. The news ignited intense deliberations within the US ExComm, Kennedy's executive committee. Options ranged from airstrikes to a full-scale invasion, each carrying the risk of global war. Kennedy chose a naval blockade, a quarantine, to prevent further Soviet arms shipments to Cuba. The world held its breath as Soviet ships approached the quarantine line. Would they stop, or would conflict erupt? Global tension escalated dramatically. News reports and radio broadcasts fueled widespread panic. The threat of military confrontation loomed large, pushing humanity to the precipice of nuclear annihilation. Behind the scenes, a critical 13 days of high-stakes negotiations and back-channel communications unfolded. Khrushchev sent 2 letters to Kennedy, offering different terms for missile withdrawal. The first was emotional, the second more formal, demanding US missiles be removed from Turkey. A secret deal was struck: Soviet missiles out of Cuba, a US pledge not to invade, and quiet removal of US missiles from Turkey. The world held its breath, unaware of the delicate balance, as the crisis slowly began to de-escalate. A sigh of relief swept across the globe. Humanity had narrowly averted a catastrophic war. In the aftermath, the Moscow-Washington hotline was established, a direct line to prevent future misunderstandings. The crisis profoundly impacted international relations, shaping nuclear deterrence for decades to come. It underscored the vital importance of diplomacy, communication, and escalation in preventing global catastrophe. The Cuban Missile Crisis remains a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the constant need for vigilance. Its enduring lessons resonate today, urging leaders to prioritize dialogue over confrontation. May we never forget the 13 days the world almost ended, and the wisdom gained from that terrifying moment.